Good evening, and once again, welcome to the one a day dose for the letter O. Today, we're going to have it's gonna be interesting. I mean, the notes I've taken and the discussions for today. Today, I'm going to talk about something that in the last few minutes has actually confirmed. How can I put it? In the last few minutes, just prior to my recording, the US, what is it called? FDA approved the emergency use. What's the word again? Let me get it. Emergency use authorization for convalescent plasma as a treatment for COVID-19. It's allowed, according to the initial findings, it has resulted in 35% reduced mortality, which means, as the doctor said, if 100 people who got the disease were to die, this particular treatment would save 35 of them. And now you can imagine the impact of that over a long term, over a large scale, how many lives it can save. So I will not dwell on that right now because that's in tomorrow's one a day dose, daily dose, because it falls under the discussion on plasma. So I'll be able to cover plasma and convalescent plasma in tomorrow's session. Okay, but for today we're going to cover OWS, which is Operation Warp Speed. What is that? Operation Warp Speed is a partnership between the Health and Human Services Department of the US, CDC, FDA, NIH, BARDA, and DoD being the Department of Defense. Their goal is to have 300 million doses of a vaccine by January 2021. They are funded up to 10, at the moment 10 billion has been allocated by Congress, US Congress, for the purposes of helping companies who are developing vaccines to fast track the process of development, testing, and approval, and ultimately distribution to the public. And current recipients of funding from the Operation Warp Speed are Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, Moderna, Regeneron, Novavax, which we discussed yesterday, Pfizer, GSK, Sanofi. I will include the actual current fact file sheet of OWS in the description of this video. Number two is going to be a rather interesting conversation because it ties into something I really enjoy talking about, because I am a son of a military man. My late father was in the Navy, and we grew up with some level of military discipline. True. And today I want to give you something which I want to call operations. I'm going to base this off military operations, and these are the operations you need to undertake post-COVID. I know there are many strategies put out there, but these are the 4 core operations you need to put into place by yourself, in your home, in your life, every single day after COVID. After this COVID period has been, as we go back to work and face schools and all that kind of thing. And I'll read a small section of a military manual that I got, and it says, military operations are strategically planned using proven tactics, techniques, and procedures, commonly referred to as TTPs. Tactics, techniques, and procedures, commonly referred to as TTPs. Military strategists mold each operation to meet the challenges of each enemy situation. There are 4 types of military operations, and I will state them and state how they flow with COVID. Number 1, the offensive operation. You need to be able to push back the spread of the virus by instituting protection or attack mechanisms. The offensive operation, which means something like this: social distancing. When you're in a matatu, open the windows in your offices. Don't live in an AC zone all the time. Open the windows, let fresh air in, provide circulation, keep your distance, sanitize and disinfect your surroundings, and keep vigilant, because you see, it's all about contact spaces and contact spaces that you can get into contact with to get you infected. Number 2, defensive operations. These are where you protect yourself. Wearing a mask is one of them, and I hope you've seen the video on how to add Bluetooth to your mask. It's the Bluetooth face mask hack video that was released earlier. So you need to be able to mask yourself, sanitize, disinfect, the very things that you need to protect yourself with. Stay at home if you can, work from home, and so on. Stability operations. Maintain the home ground. Maintain any area that you get. If you like now in your home and you manage to keep things clean, you manage to keep people safe, you manage to thin down thin down visitors, and try to keep the flow of traffic generally controlled in your own home, that's you have achieved a stability. Now you need to start using stability operations anywhere you come into contact with, and you clean that zone, and you sanitize, and you disinfect, and then you put yourself in good condition, having sanitizers in your drawers, so that if anyone has forgotten, they don't contaminate your zone. So stability means for every attack and defense, every area that you capture and control, stabilize it so that it remains stable. Then support operations, whereby you offer support and help. You provide and protect others. Buy masks, stock them, give people masks who don't have. When people come from outside, messengers and errand boys and people coming through your office, distributing, dropping parcels, give them a mask. They are widely available, and you'll have saved his life and protecting yours at the same time. So don't be selfish, be supportive. And those 4 operations, they are usually good, especially the support operations, because you are offering assistance and help to those in need and suffering. You see, if someone doesn't have food, they get desperate and do desperate things, and it's those desperate things that expose them to possible infection. Therefore, don't let people get desperate. Open your heart, open your wallet, open your life. Feed people, help people, mask people. And by offering support operations, you will curtail the spread of the virus after you have already conquered the place. The people around you, the people behind you, the people ahead of you will be grateful for your 4-fold operations that you have done. Remember, in any order: offensive operations, attack and push back the virus from coming to you by offering and blocking and cleaning and sanitizing and masking and distancing. Number 2, defensive operations, protect yourself. Do not leave yourself vulnerable. In the office, in the matatu, in your walks, in the supermarket, mask, distance, all that kind of stuff. You know it. Stay home if you have to. Stability operations, stay home, be with your family. Don't spend time, I'm going to watch football with the boys. No, take time to be home with your people. Keep things stable, because as you stay home, you stabilize the home. There is no fear. Nobody is risking their life. And support others. Reach out to the churches, to the mosques, to the temples. Reach out to the people who are offering assistance to those in need. Reach out to people you know who are in need and give them a helping hand. Give them an extra set of masks. Protect them so that they don't expose you from within. And that, my friend, is the daily dose, letter O. See you tomorrow for letter P, and wish you guys a good day.